Ever feel like there's a loudmouth in your head who just won't shut up? Like, no matter how much you grow, how much you try, there's always that voice whispering, you're doing too much, you're not doing enough, you should have known better. It's exhausting, right? In this video, we're going deep, not just into what negative self-talk is, but why it shows up and how to turn it down so you can finally breathe again. Because this is not your natural voice. This is a habit, and you get to break it. What is negative self-talk? Negative self-talk isn't just you being hard on yourself. It's a feedback loop, a constant quiet thread that runs under everything you do. It sounds like doubt. It sounds like over-apologizing. It sounds like talking yourself out of good things before they even start. And the worst part, you start believing it's just your personality, but it's not. It's a voice that forms somewhere along the way, and you've been feeding it, probably without realizing it. How negative loops form. Your brain is wired to keep you safe, not to make you happy. And one way it does that is by creating shortcuts. If something feels familiar, it starts to feel true. So if you told yourself over and over, I'm behind, nobody really cares, I always mess this up, your brain will start to build highways to those thoughts, and you'll start to look for proof that they're true. That's why you can get 10 compliments and still obsess over that one weird look someone gave you. I saw this in myself when I'd over-explain everything. Even meals I cooked for my family, I'd ask, is it okay? I hope it's good. That wasn't just humility, that was a pattern seeking reassurance. A script I didn't even know I was reading from, just to feel okay inside. Who's talking? Let's name it. Most of us have a few characters running the show. The perfectionist. Nothing's ever good enough. The pessimist, always waiting for the worst. The overthinker, replays every conversation like it's a crime scene. And these voices don't just show up out of nowhere. They get louder when we feel pressure, when we feel unseen, when we're on the edge of our growth. I noticed it one day when I caught myself deleting a text 3 times just to make sure I didn't sound weird. I wasn't even saying anything deep, just responding to a simple message. That's what these voices do. They make you question yourself instead of questioning why you're so afraid of being misunderstood. So write this down. What do I keep explaining, downplaying, or apologizing for? How to interrupt the spiral. You don't have to argue with every thought, but you do have to interrupt the pattern. Here's how. The stop and switch. When a thought pops up, like I always mess this up, stop it mid-sentence. Out loud say, that's not true, I'm learning, and that's what counts. Why does this work? Because your brain listens to repetition. When you correct a thought out loud, you create a new pattern. Do it enough and the brain stops running the old program by default. It's not about pretending, it's about practicing a different frame until it feels familiar. Flip the fear. If your brain loves to say, what if it goes wrong? You say, what if it works out better than I expect? Fear loves to play movies of disaster, but the brain doesn't know the difference between imagination and reality. So when you practice hopeful outcomes, you actually calm your nervous system and rewire your instincts to move forward instead of freeze or flight. You're not being delusional. You're training your mind to see more than one ending. Don't just talk to yourself. Show your brain something new. Use a screen you're already on, your lock screen, your notes app, even your Instagram highlights. Put an image or phrase there that represents who you're becoming. The brain believes what it sees. So when you flood your environment with reminders of truth, beauty, or progress, you create new pathways. This is how we rewire. Repetition, vision, and presence. And every time you interrupt the old script, you loosen its grip. Now that you've quieted the noise, what do you want to hear? Not random quotes from Instagram, real personal truths. Mine sound like, my value isn't waiting for someone else to see it. I don't chase validation. I carry presence. I am not someone who begs to be seen. I am someone people notice without being told to look. Affirmations aren't magic spells, but they do plant seeds, and over time they become your new default voice. Other practices you can do include mindfulness, prayer, breath work, and stillness. That's how you build a mind that's safe to live in. You don't have to spend the rest of your life trying to be better to feel worthy. You don't have to keep rehearsing pain in order to feel prepared or safe. You can speak to yourself with warmth, with clarity, and with truth. So if you're ready to reclaim the microphone in your mind, type in the comments, my voice belongs to me now. And remember, thoughts will come, but you get to decide which ones stay. You can also pick up your free PDF of the evidence journal. I created that especially for you. It'll help you rewire your brain to stop the negative self-talk, and it will help you to start to see all the good in your life that we may take for granted and overlook. So that's for you down in the description box below. Let me know how you like it, and I will see you next video. Bye.